Oh, hello. We are back, and y'all have to understand my guest today, honey. For those of you, everybody who knows me personally knows that heaven has just opened up the day that I heard this woman's voice. Okay? And I have been following her career all of my life, primarily. And, you know, when she was last on the program, honey, she honored me by saying, I want us to be friends. And so since then, we have maintained contact and things. I hope I don't make her nervous. And became a stalker child. But no, I do it very respectfully. I have to, honey, because I love her so much. And without any wavering from my feelings, honey, I have been following her career, and it brings me great pleasure when I'm able to share her music and able to be an advocate for her and her brand and what she brings to the world of music. Like I said earlier, honey, I consider her to be the illegitimate daughter, honey, of Patti LaBelle and Luther Vandross. And I say that Sam Cooke is her granddaddy and Lena Horne is her grandmama. Okay. Donna Washington is her auntie. But without any further ado, honey, I want you to bring a grand old dishing tea welcome. This is my little big sister. This is Miss Stephanie Mills. Hello there, sis.
Hello, darling. How are you? We have become friends. We are friends. You are my good friend. You know that. We talk a lot.
We talk a lot, and honey, we're real with each other, and this and that, and that's what I love about it, because, child,
I had texted you and called you when I wasn't feeling good and wasn't feeling good about things in the business, and you were so encouraging. So I consider you a friend.
Thank you, baby. And you called me while I was in the hospital and having my ails. And, okay, I feel like you was my Miss Seeley. How did she scratch it out my head when I was ailing?
Right. That's right. I know that's right.
Okay. Now, before I go any further, there's two things I have to do. Number one, one of my Facebook friends is at work right now, and I told him, I promised him that I would let you know what he said, because he said, please tell her that I love her. He can't wait to see you again. His name is Sean Daniels, and I know he's going to catch this in the archives. Right. So I said, I'm going to say that right away so that he can catch it and know that I understood where he is, because, as you know, the fan base is so critical, and being someone who has always been one of the ones who never think that you hear me. You know, when we're at the concerts and I'm in the nosebleed seats or whatever, and I want to make sure that you hear me, I made myself hoarse screaming to make sure that you hear me, and believe it in my head that you have. Right. You know, when the reality is you probably didn't, but in my head you did. So I wanted to give him his moment so that he knows that I heard him and that you called his name, Sean Daniels. Boom.
Sean Daniels, yes. I give you love back. I give you love back. Much love.
Okay. The second thing I have to do, I have someone here whose time is of the utmost. He's in a meeting, actually. He told me when I come in, I'm going to raise my hand because I can't be there. And he wanted to come on and say something real quick. And this is one of the sponsors of the show. This is Pharaoh's Treasure Box. Hello there, darling.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Stephanie?
I'm good. I can't complain.
Yes. I just wanted to say hey and say thanks again for coming on the show as one of the sponsors. We really do appreciate you here at Pharaoh's Treasure Box.
Oh, thank you. I enjoyed. I love Big Meech, and I just think he's wonderful, and he's my friend. And I actually asked him if I could come on. we were texting each other the other night, and I was like, "Can I come on your show?" And he was like, "Yes." So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm here at the Hannon House in Detroit, Michigan, with several vendors, and they just want to give a shout out to you real quick if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all.
How are you doing, Stephanie? My name is Gail Rucker. I wanted to offer you words of encouragement and nothing but success on your new Christmas CD.
Oh, thank you. It's a Christmas single, but thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, yes, and how you doing, Stephanie Mills? This is Mr. Harvey from African Easy Silk, and glad to hear you, and glad that you're a supporter.
Oh, thank you. I am a supporter. Thank you, and you're a supporter of me, so we support each other, and I thank you.
Exactly. So thank you very much, and we'll always be listening to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and I guess we'll talk to you soon, Big Meat.
All right, darling. Yes, keep your ears open, honey. I got a couple of surprises for you as well, so y'all keep listening. Go on and do what you got to do, honey. I know you had to run.
Okay, happy holidays, Miss Mills.
Happy holiday to you, too, and a wonderful, wonderful, prosperous new year.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, now, okay, we got all the shout-outs out the way for the moment. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Okay. So now, before we get into the new single, honey, because now, wait a minute, let me tell this story. Because y'all, I swear sometimes I don't think you believe me, but I'm telling you, everybody who knows me knows how I am. And I just played it again at work because ever since Victor, for those of you who don't know Victor Antonio, he's the president of the fan club, okay?
Yes, he is. Yes,
he
is.
set up last week Wednesday and text out, he sent out a mass text, email,
right,
and said, okay, there's new music available. I said, wait a minute. That thing came in to me at 3:47 a.m., okay? I was up because I work, at the donut job, y'all know I work third shift, at the hotel. So I was there, but I happened to be off. So I was up and about, and I went to go check my email, and I said, are you playing with me? It was at 5 o'clock in the morning. At 5 o'clock, I went to iTunes and downloaded this song, okay? I featured the song at 1 o'clock last week on my program. I said, no, I want to be one of the first ones to play it on the air. Got it. Okay? Exclusive. Yes. I have not played anything else since then. It has been in my, I can't say rotation. It's been the only song that I've played up until last night because I wanted to give myself, I had to take a break from it so that I could hear it fresh when I play it today. So it works for me because, I like to drive myself crazy. But it has been on repeat every day at my job for 6 out of the 8 hours that I'm there. It's the only song that plays in my office.
Oh.
Okay, it is the only song. Everybody looked at me as though I was crazy. I sent you the ringtone that I made from it. I made a ringtone.
Yes, you made a ringtone, too, yes.
Okay? I have been texting that ringtone to folks to tell them to go buy the song.
Right.
Okay? Yes, honey, listen. This here sends me. Now, I'm baiting everybody because for those of you who have not heard it yet, when you hear it, I'm getting to, my review of it and carrying on because it's up on iTunes as well because after I heard the song in its entirety, because, on iTunes there's a little snippet, and after I heard it, I went back to put my comments on it. And so we're getting to that in here we go. I'm stuttering. Y'all know what that means. I got it hyped. So here is the thing. I have just been here, and like all of your fans and those of us who love you and those of us who I'm gonna say, I know I'm a worshiper. Okay, I'll be proud to say that, honey. You are one of the ones that I give homage to because God said it's okay to do that. You're one of God's beautiful angels. And
thank you.
Okay, and for that, it gives me great pleasure and it gives me a wonderful feel to know that you are still here. You're still creating the sound that we all adore. And with this particular single, you done took us back to look. Ooh, girl, did you? Okay.
It took us back. I know, huh?
You took us right back to that particular era. So now let's get started with this, and let's talk about the need for this song. What was your need for this particular tune?
I wanted to be in love at Christmas. I was like, I want to be in love at Christmas. So I've been working a lot. Like, I've been working almost every weekend. And so we had a window of like 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. So I sat down and I wrote these words of what I was feeling and how I was feeling. And I love Christmas. I love Thanksgiving and Christmas is my favorite holidays. And and 2 weeks ago, I went in with my guys, Cedric Thompson and John Dillard, who co-wrote the song with me and produced it. And we went in and did the song. It was just like that. I was like, I'm not going to be in love, but I want to write this love song. So that's what I did.
Don't make me hit you with a wet noodle. Y'all did not do this. You did not do this that quickly. You are not telling me this.
Yes, we did.
No, Miss Ma'am, you are not telling me.
Yes, I am. I'm telling you, Big Meech. We went in 2 weeks ago and did this song, and then, because my manager had been telling me, Stephanie, do a Christmas song, but I've been working, so nothing came to me. I wanted to do something fresh and new, but nothing came to me. And then 2 weeks ago, it came to me. I was like, I want to be in love. It's so in love at Christmas. Love it. That's what we did. I kid you not.
Girl. Okay, wait a minute. See, that just gave me I'm sitting up here. I just told one of my road dogs. I just told him this thing this morning about he's one of the guys, or one of the people rather, who around this time of the holiday, he's one of the ones that loves to be, in love, and he's a New Yorker as well, so he knows the snow and this, that, and the other. What it means to have hot cocoa and to have a break-in and cuddling and this, that, and the other. And so I told him that he was one. I said, yeah, you're one of the cats that's like that for Christmas. I'm not. I like it. I'm not one, around this time of the year because for me, I got jaded. I used to be a bell ringer for the Salvation Army. And I did that for 6 years, to raise funds. And I became so jaded by the holiday because of the greed. And a lot of the people who have just taken it, I done got cussed out at the kettle. The folks up there, I ain't giving you no money. And I went to go ask them to pay my bill, and they tell me they didn't have no money. I done got cussed out at the kettle. And things, we done had to call the police because the folks didn't, it wasn't enough money that they were giving. And it just became such a shady time because of all the greed. And there's always the people who really need that missed out because of the greedy folks always jumping in front of the line. So this time of the year, I always like to rush it because I'm like, okay, if we could just get through this, we'd be okay. I hate all the pretentiousness. You'd have been a little hellion all year, then because it's Christmas, now you want to put a smile on your face. Oh, hello.
Right.
Bitch, please. Okay.
Exactly. That's true.
But for those of us, and I just got inspired to go get a Christmas tree the other day. Believe it or not, honey, yeah. So that there is what this is. So when we heard this song, this particular song, and you tickled me the other day. You said, child, I may not be in love, but we got this song, child. We got this song.
Exactly.
Okay. This thing, you're not going to work me like this. But with this particular song, let me play it first because I want the kids to get it because, yeah, y'all know me because we finna break this down. Listen to this. This is the brand new single. This is called So in Love This Christmas. Now, I want y'all to catch it because I played this Christmas before. Now we're so in love this Christmas. Clock it now. I'm trying to work you. Okay, I'm trying to work you. Catch this.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby, what's going on?
What time are you coming home?
I don't know. I've been working kind of late, so what you got planned?
Baby, I need you.
I miss you, baby.
I miss you so much.
I want to see you.
I can't wait to see you.
I'll be in before Christmas, so what do you have planned?
I'm going to be
wrapped in a red bow. My love is right here this Christmas. The only one I want for Christmas. I never thought I'd feel this way, baby. Sitting here by the fire, holding hands, making plans. He's telling me he's all mine. His wish is my command. Said I'm so in love, so in love, in love. This Christmas, ooh, baby. Said I'm so in love, so in love, in love. Oh yeah, under the mistletoe, here we go. Ooh, honey, hold me tight and let's watch the sunrise. Baby, I'm ready, I'm willing to be your wife. Ooh, I'ma give it all I got. We can rock it all night. Take me, I want you. Ooh, this paradise. Said I'm so in love, yes I am. So in love, this Christmas. Ooh, baby, baby, said I'm so in love. Ooh, so in love, yeah. This Christmas, under the mistletoe, baby, baby, here we go. How I love my man, I love him, my best away. Yeah, makes me sing with joy, oh baby, and every day, love him for life. Yeah, to be a wife. Oh yeah, there's nothing else to say. Oh, I'm so in love, yeah, in love. This Christmas, ooh, baby, say I'm so in love, hey, love. This Christmas, under the mistletoe, kiss me, baby. Said I'm so in love, yeah, so in love, yeah, in love. This Christmas, kiss me, baby, hold me, sugar. Said I'm so in love, ooh, so in love, yeah, oh yeah, under the mistletoe, kiss me, baby. Said I'm so in love, ooh, I'm in love, this Christmas, ooh, sugar, ooh, baby. Said I'm so in love, ooh, so in love, under the mistletoe, kiss me, baby.
Yes. Woo! Girl. Oh. See, I want to play it again. See, it's in my crawl, honey. This song is just in my crawl.
You
Okay?
are
It's
funny.
in my, girl. Listen. See, here's something, and I told you this. This particular song, for me, I've seen the Facebook page and carrying on, and a lot of folks are saying, "Ooh, should have took us back to that old school sound." But let me give you specifics, okay? According to Big
Okay.
Meech.
According to you.
According to Big Meech. See, I feel that you have taken us back to the "If I Were Your Woman" days with this
Really?
particular song because of the power behind this. See, the "If I Were Your Woman" days and "I Feel Good" all over, this has that same genre of sound right there for me.
Yeah, it does.
Okay?
It really does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
And on top of it, You know, that little, ooh, Ron, Miss Thing, that is what tickles my spine. I said, no, she didn't. I can't wait to hear you do this live, girl, because I know what you could do live. I know what you do live. And I know how you play with notes live. And if that's what you did on the recording, Miss Thing, I'm going to have to sit in the back because I'll throw a shoe at you because you cannot ruin me. Okay? You cannot ruin me like this because that is just too cute. And I said, oh, my God. The opening, the phone call.
Yes.
That.
And you know what?
What?
You know what? We did it in one take. We did it in one take. I'm telling you. We just went in there because we had finished the song, and then I said, oh, we didn't put the talk on it. And so I said, come on, Cedric, let's go in and do it. And we just did it in one take. That's
now, you
one
know
take.
What? You go tell Cedric I said. You see, he made me moist. Okay.
I know, Lord, with that voice.
Girl,
doesn't he? With that voice, that
girl,
beautiful
he
voice.
makes me moist, and that's ridiculously insane. I was like, oh, my God. You know? And I felt you. I felt all of that. The opening sets the tone of the song because I feel that this is a Christmas love song. And here's the catch. It is a Christmas love song for couples.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Whether you are, if this is your boo for right now, this is your Mr. Right for me, this is my husband, this is a couple song. And one of the other things that I love about this is that you have set this up to be a couple song. This is not a one-night stand song. This is not about getting my groove on. You know what I'm saying? That is what's sticking with this song. Because I said, okay, because the line in there when you said, okay, I'm going to be your wife, honey, because you said wife a couple times, I said, aha.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a number of things up in here. You know, the whole idea around Christmas time. Okay, he's finna ready to pop this question.
I'm so happy that you brought that up because at first I thought that line was kind of corny when I wrote it, but that's how I felt. And then I said, do y'all think it's kind of corny? And they were like, no. But I felt like I'm doing all this loving and wanting him to be with me. I was like, well, we got to be married. I got to be wife material. We got to be getting ready to walk down that aisle.
And that's what it is right there. What you said, I got to be wife material. And that's the tone of the song. Because it's not, you know, the music today is all about the bump and the grind.
Right.
You know, hit it, quit it, and going about my business. But this is so refreshing that we have, you know, love songs. Again, this is what makes it that old school feel a lot of folks are talking about. Because it gives us that sense of, okay, I can be romantic with the one that I love. I can be romantic with my husband, and it's not something that's an anomaly anymore.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
You know, because now the world that we live in now, everybody want to be big old freaks and this, that, and the other. Okay, I got my wife, I got my boyfriend, I got the cat and the dog on the side. You know, I'm just a big old freak. But,
and I'm doing everybody. Yes.
Yes, you know, and I'm not knocking you for those who want to live a single life or whatever. I'm not knocking that. The thing of it is that it's just very gratifying that we have balance again, and that for those who say this is not, you know, what I want to do, you know, I have parameters again, and it's okay for me to say that I want to be monogamous or I want to be a one-man woman or a one-woman man or whatever the case may be. And that's what gives this song life. That's the essence of this song. And then particularly, see, I told you I could go on with this, particularly with this being for this time of the year, okay?
Yes.
It's taking you there. The groove, honey, I told you this too, the groove on this. Now, Miss Thing, this groove is just too much. My best friend, my Bristol, Miss Ubecca, I'm talking about you. Okay. My best friend and I, he's never been fanatical over anyone, okay? So he doesn't understand when I lose my mind and get to slapping myself in my head and stuff when I listen to you and Patty and things like that. He don't get it.
Right.
So I played him this song, and I said, I need for you to hear this. And he was like, okay. He said, who is that? I said, well, you know, it's Stephanie. He said, okay, here you go. But then he told me, he said, no, I would buy this because I'm sitting up here rocking. I said, I told you, my girl is the diva, honey. My girl is diva, and you gonna get it, okay? You gonna get it. And so he told me, this was just yesterday, and he said, wow. He said, yeah, she has not lost it. It's Stephanie's style. And he said, this beat is just too much. And I said, exactly, because with this particular song, remember how on Saturday mornings before you went outside, you had to clean the house and carry on and do your chores? This here is the Christmas chore song. I would listen to this. I done saw myself in there putting the ham on, cooking the greens, making his favorite meal, saw yourself primping and carrying on, waiting for him to come over, vacuum the floor to the side. Girl, I done went there with this song because I'm like, ooh, this is just a set-up song. I put that on YouTube. I said, this song here it's all of that. You can clean your house, you cook your dinner, you sit up there, get yourself in the mood for the husband and thing to come on by. And I'm telling you, I could talk about this forever, girl, because that's what it hits, how it hits me.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Okay.
I am so glad because I wanted, at this point in my life and my career, it would be very difficult for me to go to someone and let them give me a song because I can't sound like these babies out here. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know what's inside of me. They don't know what I'm feeling or what I want to talk about. So it really is best for me to write my own stuff because then I'm talking about what I know, what I've experienced, and what I want to experience.
Ah, okay. Now, now let's go there because in this day and age of independent music and artistry, the record companies are not the same. They're basically distribution houses and stuff now.
Right.
How are you, as a seasoned artist now, coping with the change? Because now, everybody now has to come in as a complete package. Basically, everything needs to be done, and all we're gonna do is just ship it out and basically go into contracts on how I'm gonna make money off of all your work. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how is that for you?
I love it because I've always, to me, been the complete package. I've always delivered my albums and given it to them and did my album covers and all and delivered it to the record company. So now I'm just doing it all my own and delivering myself to the people. I've just totally cut out the record company, so I'm delivering it myself. So it's not anything different for me. I've kind of just split. I feel very comfortable in the position that I'm in now. I really do.
That.
Yeah,
dig
it works
that.
very well. Yeah, it works very well for me.
Dig that. Now, let me ask you this because when you were last here, I meant to ask you this question because for such a long time, you have been one who's been able to maintain yourself in the studio. You were one of the girls, honey, who showed me that it was okay to do your own background vocals and this, that, and the other. How did you train yourself to do that? And then the difference between working like with Peggy Blue and Gwen Guthrie, rest in peace, Gwen. We miss you, girl. With these girls who were here that you've seen background with or have you duetted with Peggy and carrying on. How different is that for you? Was it all budget or was it just the sound that you needed so that you could harmonize with yourself?
It was the sound that I needed, and I wanted people to hear me all through the song so that it was really my song. You know what I'm saying? When we recorded this song, we went all the way back, like to just grassroots, to just like writing the song. Everything about this Christmas song was very organic. And I went in. I didn't want to do a whole bunch of background. I wanted to do backgrounds that fit the song. So with me just being there, and I didn't hear anybody else singing with me. I just heard myself singing and repeating it. So that's how I do. And when I do other songs and I hear other things, I will include that. But with this song, it was very organic for me. It was just me and my team.
The whole feel of this just took us right there.
Yeah.
So you went in with that. I'm telling you, girl, like I said, I have been following you all of my life, and listening to this, I knew right away that you wrote it, And listen, I was like, no. This girl here done took us. She done went back, and we get that, and we connect. And I told you when I first heard it, and I texted you, I said, girl, we have not heard this sound in a minute from you.
I know.
This is where, wow. So now, having heard that and listening to the responses and reading the tweets and this, where does that take you as an artist?
Oh, that takes because I've already written like 3 other songs, and I'm going to come out with another single probably mid-February, early March. We're just going to keep moving because I feel like I have my team now with Cedric and John. We all live in Charlotte, and we can rehearse anytime, and I can write with them anytime. So I feel like I have my modern day Intume and Lucas and John and Cedric.
Oh, dig that.
And it's almost the same kind of scenario because Intume played piano and Reggie played guitar. John plays bass and Cedric plays keyboards, piano.
Oh, get out of here. See, okay. See there, so you practically almost full circle, girl.
Exactly, full circle.
You are almost okay. Wow, dig that.
Yes.
Dig that.
And Cedric is a Grammy. He's won 2 Grammys, because he does a lot of gospel things. So he's a veteran at really doing this and producing this. I don't know if I'm the first secular artist that he's with, but I know he's quite popular and huge in the gospel arena.
Oh, okay, well, speaking of gospel arena, honey, are we looking for that from you again? Is that something you're considering, or you're tinkering with it?
I'm gonna do music. Music is my passion. Music, doing shows is my passion. It's not so much for the publicity or anything like that, but my thing has always been about the music, about what the music sounds like, what I'm singing about, and what my shows bring. So that's what my passion is. If I'm feeling doing an inspirational gospel album or gospel single, I will do one. But right now, my head is really like in the R&B rim and just wanting to do that because there's not a lot of R&B out, and I just want to, do my thing, sing my songs.
Okay, dig that.
And my passion,
Dig that. Because after, child, there's so many things that you. First off, I'm gonna play this song because this song should have been on your Christmas album, and I know Gladys was the one to record it. But however, wait a minute, just let me go here. I told you I had a little surprise for you.
Okay.
Now, the quality on this is not the best because trying to find this, honey, is ridiculous. But
I have something special for my lady. Oh, well, I got the perfect song for her. It was written by a friend of mine. Yeah? Wonderful guy. Cute, charming, calls himself Red Fox. Are you going to sing it for? No, I got a great lady for that. Miss Stephanie Mills.
Miss Ma'am.
Yes.
Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am, the world, pay attention. That I don't know why they did not let you put that on that Christmas album. I do not know why. I do not know why. Because Miss Thing, when that Christmas album was released, I will never forget it. Because the same thing happened to me when your gospel album came out. I just happened to be walking through the record store. I do this religiously. I walk through because I'm always looking to see what has come out. You know, maybe there's a new compilation, maybe there's a re-release of an old album. You know, Excelsior and all them cutesy little children, honey, like to buy the rights and will put out a little something or another, and we don't know it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just happened to be walking through and saw this damn Christmas album, and I said, "Are you kidding?" And ain't nobody called me, ain't nobody said nothing. So immediately I grabbed it and I bunched her right away. I went into my bill money and bought the CD. So I said, "Ooh, the Christmas CD." I said, "I know this song is on here. I know it's on here because, you know, as a female impersonator, honey, you know we're always looking for new music." And I said, "Yes, we."
Now, what's your female name? You big Meech.
Samantha Stevens Divinity. I will send you a picture. But say when I sent you this picture.
No, you didn't. I think you sent it.
When I send you this picture, when I send it to you, you're gonna gag. You're going to call me because you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. I'm telling you now because everybody. Okay.
Okay. I want to see it.
So I said, okay, and the song wasn't on there. Then I heard, they said, "Well, no, Gladys recorded." I said, "Gladys?" I said, okay, but I said, "Oh, wait, I got to hear Gladys do it because, you know, I got your version in my head. Your version is glued, and that's the version that I know. Anytime I sing the song, I'm doing your arrangement."
Right, right.
What happened? Why did they not let you record that?
I don't know. I don't think I asked to record it. I don't think when I don't think I asked to record it. When I was doing my Christmas album, I really didn't even think about that song, to be quite honest with you.
Girl,
I didn't. I think, but I love the song, and sometimes, like Victor, send me old videos and things, and I'll see that on the Christmas show with that fine behind Michael Philip Thomas. Ooh, Lord,
yes, ma'am.
I enjoyed doing that, but I really didn't think about that song when I was doing my Christmas album.
Are you serious, girl? You know what? Yes, I'm gonna have to come and get you some ginkgo biloba or something, honey.
Yes.
Because, child, I said, "Oh my God," and everybody. In fact, up on YouTube now, somebody. In fact, his granddaughter put a message up there. She wants somebody to get in touch with her because she wants to talk to you about that song. Her name is Diamond Gladney. I told her to call in, but I don't know if she got the message. So, Diamond, we're talking about the song, honey. I got your email address.
We're talking about the song, so you could email me her phone number.
Okay, well, I got her email address, so I'll give you that. So, honey, that there, I was like, oh my God. So when we hear that, you know, that there, again, your Christmas album, you know, the record company really did not do that any justice. But that's a whole nother issue.
But that's a whole other thing.
That's a whole other thing.
I really love my Christmas album. I wanted
your
to
Christmas
do it
album is the tea.
Thank you.
It is the tea. And there's the songs on there, the one BB wrote, "Love Is to Listen."
Yes,
Sickening.
yes.
Sickening. "We Can Move Mountains." Girl, that's an anthem.
I know.
That is an anthem. I was like, what is wrong with the children?
I know.
Okay. Now, you want to talk about mood music? Your version of Silent Night. Miss Thing, I put that on every mood music. Every time I wanted to get a little bit, honey, I put that on the tape. Do you hear me?
I hear you. You are funny. You are funny.
That did I say that like that? Yes, I did, because I'm in there like that.
Yes.
Anyway, that, you know, that there has been, you know, a part of the essence of your music, and it speaks. You have just been given a gift, and I've always said music is God's perfect language because it transcends and takes us to places where a lot of folks can't get to, or can't express.
That's true. That's true.
And so with your music and your brand and your style and your tones, you have been called, years ago, somebody had called you a polished, well-toned version of what Diana Ross should have been.
Oh, my goodness, I've never heard that.
You never heard that? Girl,
No.
I think it was, I want to say it was David Nathan who wrote that a long time ago. It was in a liner notes. And I had to go check that out because, let me check that out. Because I want to say that was him. But, David, if it wasn't you, I'm sorry. I don't mean to misquote you, but I think it is you. And it's in the, it's on one of the best ofs. It's with the blue cover, and it's with you with your hair in the updo. I think it's in that album. That one there. Okay.
Okay.
So, but you have been, and I read that like twice, that you have been called a well-toned, seasoned person of what Diana Ross should have been. It's kind of like, because they said that about Yolanda Adams. Yolanda Adams was the gospel-toned version of Whitney Houston.
Absolutely.
I heard,
Absolutely.
and I've heard that kind of comparison. So that was the same kind of comparison they made with you and Diana. So I was like, wow. So I told you I've been following you, girl. That sounds like useless information, but that just hit me. I'm like, child, I've been. Did I actually say that? Yeah. But that is the feel, and your music has always done that, with us, and this, that, and the other. So now we have been waiting for a live recording.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, a full project, because I don't know if the fans remember this, but. And I found this out by accident because, again, I was on show, and one of my fellow performers did a live cut of "If I Were Your Woman." It was on the flip side of the 12-inch of something. I think it was on the flip side of Something in the Way You Make Me Feel, or something or another. But it was a live version of "If I Were Your Woman," and I lost my mind. Because I had never heard it. So we have bits and pieces of you doing a live single here. Somebody may have recorded this there. Westwood One. A lot of us have that Westwood One concert from back in '85 when you were at the Apollo Theater that they played on the radio. Yes, a lot of us have that, and we living for the live version of "Keep Away, Girls." When you said, "I'll drive my car through your front door," everybody live for. We live for that. We live for that. You hear me? So, having said that, we're waiting for a live recording. Video. We want a concert video, girl. What's going on with all of that? Are you ready for it?
I'm going to do that. I do. Absolutely, I do want it. I am going to do all those things. I think what slowed me down really was me raising my son. And my son is now 11. So I feel like I can do more and branch out more, and he's being homeschooled so he can travel with me more and all of that. But, I was in a mommy mode for a long time. So that last year, maybe the last year or two, I really got back into an entertainer mode. Still
I noticed,
but, because I've gotten a little chubby there with mommy's mode and eating all my son's food and his, But now I've kind of got myself back together down at fighting weight. I think maybe I have like 5, maybe 10 more pounds to lose. And then I'll be at my fighting weight and all that. So I am going to do a video, and all that's coming. It's coming. 2013 is coming.
Okay, my slogan is stepping onto the scene in 2013. That's my slogan.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I want to do it red carpet style, honey. I want to arrive. Okay? When I get there, paparazzi only, take pictures. Okay, take pictures. No business cards right now, darling. Honey, no, just take a picture. It lasts longer. Okay.
It lasts longer, right, exactly.
So that, Lord. So, yes, because we're looking for that. And then also, now Victor have been teasing us. We know that Breathless is on the way.
Well, you know what? Breathless is going to be. It's on the way. Breathless is on the way. I'm just going to finish it. I may even write some more songs now that I have a new team. But Breathless is coming. It's coming.
Okay. All right. Cool.
It's coming.
Beans. Now, we understand that you have had a management change. What was it that said, okay, you know what, let me revamp? Because, I'm in that same state. They say, to get what you never had, you got to do what you never did. So
exactly.
What is it that you feel that you never did, haven't been in the business so long to where you got to change this, change that? Or does it seem as though you're recreating again? How it depends on how you look at it. Is it
I'm
reinventing?
I'm reinventing. I'm recreating, and I wanted to surround myself with people I felt believed in my vision and saw me for who I was, and not try to change me, not try to put me in a box and say, oh no, your ideas are not, because who knows me better than me? I've lived with myself all this time, and I know really what I want to sing. I know what my fans like. I know because I'm doing live shows all the time. So I know what they like, and I change my show up as much as I can to keep it fresh and keep it new and keep people interested. So I just wanted to be with people, and the Roots is a great agency for me, and Harvey Leeds is my manager. And I haven't had a manager since the early 80s.
Yes, I know.
I have not had a manager since the early 80s.
What is that like, girl, to put the trust in somebody? Because I'm having trust issues. As much as I love people, I'm having trust issues,
Yeah, you have to have trust issues. You do. You will always have trust issues. But I trust him. He's been in the record industry forever. He's an honest man. He sees my vision. He negotiates my contract as if I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, dig it.
He just believes in my vision.
Oh, dig that. Okay, I'm living for that. I am so living for that. I'm living for that. Okay.
Yes.
I'm living for that. All right. I have some hands up. Let's go here. I'm gonna do this. Take a couple of calls, and then I've got to take a break because I got to wet my palate. I told you. See, when we talk about you, girl, you see, I don't know how to stop. I can ramble, and if I sound like I'm rambling, y'all, I'm better this time than I was at the last one because the last time when her first appearance, I was just a mess. Okay. I was a mess. It was your birthday. I was trying to be cute, and I was trying to hold it all in, and I couldn't. Okay? So let me go here. 313-758. I'm coming right here to you. Hello there, my darling. You're dishing tea with Big Meech, and say hello to Stephanie Mills. 313. Hello.
Hello.
Yep, I'm talking right there to you. Okay, you not ready. All right. So be ye all. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Okay.
Exactly. That's true. That is true.
910-547. 910-547. I'm right here at you.
Hello, Mr. Demetrius. This is Tanya.
Hey.
How you doing? I told you I was going to call because my girl is on. Hi, Miss Stephanie.
Hi, Tanya. How are you?
I am fine. How you enjoying this weather in North Carolina?
Oh, I'm enjoying it. I love living in North Carolina. I've been living here for 20-some-odd years, and I just enjoy it. I'm enjoying it.
Well, now I'm in Wilmington, so I moved out of Charlotte. I'm in Wilmington, and I wanted to say, like Mr. Demetrius, I've been following you, like I said before, since I was 8 years old. I am 44 now, and I love everything you do.
Thank you. Thank you. I so appreciate that, and I so appreciate your support.
You are so welcome. And that Christmas single, I thank God for a repeat button because I keep it on repeat and let it play and play.
And play. Girl, you know I'm right. I'm with you. I'm like, yes.
I'm so glad you guys like that Christmas single.
Oh, it is wonderful. And I did want to say this. You said you did it on one take because you have pure talent. I tell everybody that. You have pure talent.
Thank you.
And before I go, I do have to throw in my little 2 cents. I took all the videos. I told Mr. Demetrius this. I took all the videos that have been posted and everything. I put them on a DVD, so I have my own concert. I have like 137 videos, and I popped in, and it's like I'm front and center at the concert.
Oh,
okay.
I bet that's fun. Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I'm not going to keep you guys too much, but I do love you, Stephanie, and keep up the great work.
Thank you. I love you back, and I appreciate your support.
You're welcome. And, Mr. Demetrius, I'll catch you on Facebook.
Okay, baby. You be careful out there in that truck. You hear me?
Oh, I'm retired now. I'm home. I live in Wilmington.
I didn't know you had retired, baby. Oh, okay. Yeah,
yes.
We'll talk on Facebook, Miss Thing, because I got some more ringtones to send you.
You know you better send them.
I'm not done yet. I told you. Almost a lot of her songs from her catalog, I done turned to ringtones on my phone. So I got some more to send you.
Okay? Yes, and I'll be waiting. Again, Miss Mills, I do love you, and keep up the good work, and I can't wait to see you in concert again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, baby. Thanks.
You're welcome. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye. I told you, honey, yes. We done said that I done made ringtones, honey. Don't stop doing what you do. Keep away, girls. Give it half a chance. Speaking of which, let me go there. I'm glad I said that. You know, I just realized, I was doing some research, that Give It Half a Chance was a remake.
Yes. That's a Kenny Loggins
I did not
song.
know that from Kenny Loggins. I did not know that.
I'm such a Kenny Loggins fan, yes.
Okay. Wow. Now, you know, when you do cover songs, you know, how does that work you? Because
when I do a cover song, it's usually a song that I'm listening to when I'm riding in my car, or I sing all the time or something like that. And I'm like, I love that's what happens. And with that particular song, I was married at the time. I was married to Jeffrey Daniel, and he loved Kenny Loggins and all that. In fact, he's the one who introduced me to Kenny Loggins, you know, his music, and we just loved that song. So that's why I wanted to do it, even though I was no longer married to Jeffrey at the time when I did it. But I love that song.
Really? Because as we go over your catalog, you know, there's Give It Half a Chance. There is the Sarita song. Hold on. I Can't Give Back the Love That I Feel for You, Miss
Yes.
Okay.
That was written and produced by Nick Ashford.
Yes. Okay. There is I've Learned to Respect the Power of Love.
Angela Winbush,
and a lot of folks don't know that Alton McClain and Destiny had did it. When it was brought to me, I said, "Oh, wait a minute, honey." Another Stephanie fan, his name is Kenny. He's a singer as well, and he said, "No, honey, wait a minute." He said Stephanie made this her own because this is the original. I said, "Wait a minute, what you mean original?" And when he played it, I said, "Oh my goodness!" And then I stood up there. I need a really good DJ to mix this because I wanted to take all three versions, you, Angela, and Alta, and put it together to where y'all doing a trio thing, and to play it so that the kids will understand it, because everybody does everything with it and carrying on and blah, blah, blah. So I am just living, you know, of course, If I Were Your Woman, that was Gladys Knight's, and this, that, and the other. So, you know, when we look at covers, now that you're in concert, because I put this up on the Facebook page too, I told the kids, I smell a cover album coming from you in homage to everyone that we've lost, because Miss Thing, you are raking me, okay? I tell you, I have to be in the front so that y'all see me, because y'all know as big as I am, honey, I'm an active fool, because number one, I know you need the energy. I'm an active fool, because that's just me. Y'all need that energy, and you tickle me and carry on, I'm going to give you all that. And then at the same time, I had to restrain myself because, like I said, you can't be tickling my spine, honey, because, see, then I get bouncy and I'll take my rag and I'm going to slap you with my rag or something like that. You don't do that to me like that. Sing your face in, heifer. Okay? You'll be a bunch of heifers, a bunch of bitches, a bunch of everything, honey. Sing the damn song now. And I'm one of those children.
Right.
So having said all that, with you working us with your tributes and how you do, especially this ending on home now when Luther said and Whitney said and James Brown said, and then you've been doing when I got you doing Shoop, you did the Shoop song.
Yes.
Victor, you did a girl when you did Last Dance, Donna's Last Dance.
Yes.
I said, Miss Thing, she is working me for this and don't know what she doing. She don't even know what she doing, okay? I smell a cover album coming.
Yeah.
I smell it.
Yes.
I smell it. So is that in the works? Is that something you're considering?
Absolutely.
Give us the tea.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm definitely going to do a cover album of the people that we've lost. Because it's really still very painful for me, the death of Michael and Luther and Whitney. It's because I just don't understand it. Luther,
right.
But Michael and Whitney, I just really still feel it just didn't have to be. But, yes, I am going to do a cover album. Yes, because there's such a loss. I mean, with Joel and Luther and Whitney and Nick Ashford, there's such a loss. These are people I grew up with and did shows with and partied with, and, so it's a loss.
Right. Let me ask you about your relationship with Luther, because I know he was instrumental with working on the movie for the Wiz, and also I found his original cut of it was called Everybody Rejoice.
Yes.
When he was singing. I found that. Girl, did you hear? I found his original cut when he sang. He sang that when he was he made a group called Luther. They were a group. And I was like, oh, my God, are you serious? What was your relationship like with him? Because,
Luther and I had a great relationship. I met Luther way back when he was just writing, even before he started singing. And he had a manager at the time. And I used to go up there, and he used to love chicken soup, so we used to always eat chicken soup together. But we had a great relationship. He wrote that song for the Wiz play. I don't know if he did any music for the movie, but I know he did write that song for the Wiz play, and it was just wonderful. He was a wonderful, wonderful person. And then when he became, the Luther Vandross, he was just wonderful. He always wanted to do classy things, and he always loved the old school way of doing things.
Right. Interesting, because every time he's been public, he makes it no secret. He's an arethaologist. He was a Diana Ross and the Supremes nut. He started Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells fan club. But it was one point they asked him, and I forgot it was on a talk show, and I forgot who it was. And they went down. They said, "Okay, I'm gonna give you a name, and you give me a one-word answer." And they called your name, and he said, "Dynamite." He said, this little woman here, when she opens her mouth, she just blows it up.
Wow.
And I remember that so vividly. And so I've always wondered what was that. And to have had the two of you do something recorded together would have just been entirely phenomenal. Entirely. Particularly because he was real big on tones. He said that in the interview. I'm real big on tones and this, that, and the other. He always said Diana Ross's tones were just impeccable.
Right.
And I know your tone, girl, when it was a version of you doing Home when it was first released and you were on Apollo with Sinbad.
Yes.
And when you with the little red and black little doo-wop.
Sinbad is such a supporter. I love Sinbad. He's such a supporter of myself, and even when I did Aruba and how he, came after me and everything, he's such a supporter. So I really would just like to say hi to him. He's my baby. I really like him a lot.
Oh, I'm gonna send him now. I'm gonna tell him that. Okay, Bad. Okay, you heard it right here, Bad. Okay. That's why I call them bad.
Uh-huh.
But, it would have been just wonderful for that. So, having said that, who is it that you would like to do something with now? Go ahead.
I would like to do a duet with Prince.
Ooh.
And I would like to do a duet with Lenny Kravitz.
Girl. Fine ass Lenny Kravitz.
He said fine ass Lenny Kravitz.
Fine
yes.
ass Lenny Kravitz with the big booty Lenny Kravitz. Girl, you better stop.
I know. Fine, honey.
Pretty white teeth Lenny Kravitz.
From head to toe.
Get out of here. I can hear that. I can actually hear that.
I think it would be just so different, And
it would. Oh my God.
It's the unexpected.
Totally unexpected. Prince has been in love with you forever.
Oh yes, and I love him too. Oh, I went to see his concert here in Charlotte. Oh my God, he was everything you thought he should be. He was everything you thought he should be and more.
Wow.
Oh my God. And Prince is sexy.
Yes,
sexy.
I know.
Lord Jesus, he's sexy. Just one night.
Okay. Okay, he'll be king, honey.
Him and Lenny Kravitz. All I need is one night.
Dig it. I'm loving it. So, okay, cute. Now, so Prince and Lenny Kravitz. Now let's go here because there was an interview that you did, and you had made mention of having this super group. With you, Shaka, Mary J. Blige, and who was the fourth one? Was it India Ari? I forgot who the fourth one was.
I think it was India Ari or either Deborah Cox, because Deborah Cox is a great singer.
That I need to find her because
Yeah, she's a wonderful singer. She's a great singer.
It's fantastic.
And she's fantastic live too.
Really? Well, you know what? She was on Patty's show when it was on. They did a Christmas special, and that girl opened up her mouth, and Mama Patty loses her mind when she hears good singing, and you do too.
Yes, I do.
You do too, and that's why. That's why I call y'all mother and daughter, because I watch y'all. And when y'all got somebody hollering in y'all ear, y'all lose y'all mind.
We lose our mind. We can't contain it.
Okay.
We can't contain it. Because it gets down in your bones. Yeah,
yes. And it wriggles and yes, girl, child, yes, okay. And to hear that. You, Deborah, Shaka, and Mary. I just recently commented to Mary. Mary had to work on me, but I'm into her now.
Yeah.
But I can hear that, and a lot of that too was industry,
or me, Shaka, Anita, and Faith, something like that. I'm really all for us girls working together. I just gotta get through the politics of it all. You know what I'm saying? I would love to do a tour with me, Shaka, and Anita, and Faith. Or something. I just think that we should be able to come together and work together.
Exactly. Now Sherelle said the exact same thing about that because I have a concert here with Sherelle and Shirley Jones of the Jones Girls and Jean Carn. And at the time, I think you guys were in the works of doing something because she had announced. She said, "Okay, me and my girl Stephanie and I forgot who the third person was. It was going to be one of the girls' night out things." And she said the same thing that it's coming soon, honey, but we just got to get through all the red tape and the politics and this and that and blah 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 blah.
Right.
So I would love to hear you and Sherelle do something.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Girl, you better understand what I'm telling you.
Sherelle, Angela Winbush, I think we should all just have a concert where all our girls are there. Gladys, we should just, do it, change it up, one couple of months, or different group goes out and then another. But we have to get through all the the politics.
See, you know what? That is what burns me.
And that's what stops everything. Really, is the politics of it all.
Really, because I know when Gladys was doing Sisters in the Name of Love, with she and Patty and Dion, and she said something on there. She was like, the beautiful thing about this is that this ain't no benefit. Okay.
Right.
Why does it take a benefit concert in order to? I get. Does benefit concerts remove all the politics because all the money is going to one place versus it having to be divided or whatever?
No, I don't know. I just think that managers sometimes get in the way because they want what they want, and they're not really looking out for the artist. I'm happy to say that I don't have a manager like that because he is diligently pursuing that. We want to go out with Anita Baker and Shaka Khan, and we are pursuing that. So I will know probably tomorrow what's happening with that because I'm having a meeting with them on the phone. But I just think that we have to. I'm just going to keep pushing it. I'm just going to keep pushing it, and if I have to get on a plane and go talk to Shaka or go talk to Anita, well, I've already talked to Anita, but if I have to get on a plane and go talk to Shaka face to face, that's what I'll do. You just cut out.
Okay, dig that.
Yeah.
Dig that, yes, because you brought Anita out on stage with you just recently.
Absolutely, I sure did.
Child, I said mistake, and then she's in great vocals on top of it too.
Yep.
Y'all don't, child, and then she my homegirl because we both from Detroit.
Exactly.
Ooh. Okay, so I was like, okay, y'all trying to wear me out. Y'all are really trying to wear me out. And what I love about it, on top of it, is that you girls are not afraid to let what I'm going to call your inner Tina Turner out, because a lot of folks think that because Tina is, she's getting up there and she's in her 70s now, and Patty is up there, Patty and Gladys.
She still looks fabulous. Gladys
looks fabulous and can still move.
Okay. Please.
And can still move, and so you girls, are still letting it know. Okay, I'm not Beyonce. I don't have to be.
Right.
I ain't got to be Rihanna.
And don't want to be.
Now say that.
Because we don't want to be. We've already done that. We've done what they've done. Now we're in our, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to be there. I don't want to be 20 anymore. I'm happy being in my 50s and still being fabulous,
I say it, girl, okay? And still being fabulous, okay? And still being fabulous. No, okay. I love it. Now, let me go here, because when I opened up the show, I opened up, and I knew you did not remember that song.
I did
Love
not. Love has lasted. But I was like, and that was produced by, don't tell me, that Earth, Wind and Fire, Philip Bailey. Wasn't it?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Okay. So, when you go back into, because where were you at? You were here in Atlanta, and you said, okay, I went back in all my albums, and you said, oh, I'm dating myself. Wait a minute, they call CDs now. So I went over all my CDs. I went and I pulled out some stuff that hopefully you guys will remember. And I said, okay, cute. And I when I tell this story, that was when you and Patty were here at Chastain Park.
Right.
Which was just the highlight of my life. And, every time I talk about it, I get emotional. But when you go back, does it still shock you to go back, or does like Cedric and John and everybody else have to say, this, that, and other? Because I'm telling you, I told Rusty, I said, Rusty, I'm gonna call John or get a hold of John or somebody, because Chad, if I was to put your show together, Miss Thing, you wouldn't stand me. If I put your show together, Miss Thing, you wouldn't stand me.
I know. I would be singing all night long. Dude.
Just to put a medley, just do what you do, but that medley, the medley, Miss Thing, please, I will wear these kids out.
I know that's
right. I will wear these kids out, honey.
What you should do? You should put a medley together for me and send it to me and let me listen to it.
You know what? Now, okay, that's a challenge, Miss Thing. I got
put
you.
It together and let me listen to it. Yeah.
I got you. Okay, I'll do
What
it.
you think,
I would do
what
it.
you think one of my medleys should consist of?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, please, girl. Okay, you will have that by the weekend.
Okay. Okay.
You will have that by the weekend, because please, just off the top of my head, there's a couple. I've always said the love that with that album, with that song I played, that's the title track. Love Has Lifted Me. That particular album, material-wise, when you look back and listen to all the songs on that album, it would be considered contemporary gospel or inspirational, because a lot of the songs on there, Love Has Lifted Me, Love Is Everywhere.
Love is everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all Philip.
Yes, that's my stuff. Okay. What is it? Life is a Simple Masterpiece.
Right?
Yes.
I want that song. Yeah, please send it to me.
Okay, I will.
I'm gonna have to run.
Okay, baby.
Because I have to do another thing.
Okay, well, honey, I'm living for you. You know, hey,
I know.
I thank you so much for coming on.
And I thank you for your support, and I thank all my fans, and I love them for loving my Christmas song, because you never know when you write a song if someone's going to really like it or not, because you're writing from your heart. So I do appreciate all the love that I'm getting, and I love you. And Big Meech, call me and put a medley together, and definitely send me that song, Music Is Calling Stephanie.
Okay, I sure will. Okay.
Okay, baby. I love you.
I love you back. Thank you, Mama.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen of Blog Talk World, all of my tea sippers, honey, I'm so blessed, and I'm so thankful, and I'm so everything. Y'all know that's my heart. And I hope y'all had a good time with that. I'm going to play the song